Doha. The wise admire only that poetry which is lucid and portrays a spotless character, and which even opponents hear with applause, forgetting natural animosity. Such poetry is not possible without a refined intellect, and of intellectual power I have very little. Be gracious, therefore, so that I may depict the glory of Sri Hari. I solicit again and again poets and wise men, lovely swans sporting in the Manasarovara lake of Sri Rama's exploits. Hearing my childlike prayer and recognizing my refined taste, be kindly disposed towards me. Sarala Kabita Karati Bimala Soi Adarahi Sujana Sahaja Bayara Bisarai Ripu Josuni Karahi Bikhanina Sona hoi binu bimala mati mohi mati bala ati tora. Karahu kripag hari jasa. Kaho puni puni karo nihora. Kabi Kobida Raghubara Charitra Manasa Mamju Barala Bala Binaya Suni Surichi Lakhimo Paraho Kripala Surata. Sorry. This is confusing. Alright. I bow to the lotus feet of the sage Valmiki, who composed the Ramayana, which, though containing an account of the demon Kara, the cousin of Ravana, is yet very soft and charming, and though faultless, it is full of reverences to Dushana, another cousin of the demon king Ravana. Footnote: there is a pun on the words Sakara and Dushana Sahita in the original, which are capable of a twofold interpretation. Kara and Dushana, as proper nouns, denote two of Ravana's cousins, whose figure in the Aranyakanda of the great epic poem of Valmiki, and lead a military expedition against Sri Rama in order to avenge themselves of the insult offered to their sister Surpanaka by Lakshmana, Sri Rama's younger brother. They are eventually killed by Sri Rama, who proves too strong for the redoubtable demon chiefs. Kara also means sharp-edged or hard and is thus contrasted with Sukomala, soft. Similarly, Dushana also means a fault, and thus the poet expresses himself to a contradiction in terms when he calls the Ramayana both Dasara, Dasara, Dasarahita, faultless, and Dushanasahita, full of faults. The contradiction, however, is only verbal and in most cases and constitutes a figure of speech known by the name Virodha or Virodhabhasa. I reverence all the four Vedas, barks, as it were, on the ocean of mundane existence, which never dream of weariness in singing the untarnished glory of Sri Rama, the chief of Raghus. I greet the dust on the feet of Brahma, the Creator, who has evolved in the ocean of worldly existence, the birthplace of nectar, the moon and the cow of plenty in the form of saints, on the one hand, and of poison and wine in the form of the wicked, on the other. Footnote. This has an indirect reference to the churning of the ocean of milk as described by the Puranas. By the joint labors of gods and demons at the beginning of creation, which yielded beneficent objects like nectar, the moon, and the cow of plenty, on the other hand, and pernicious substances like poison and wine on the other. Back to the text. Making obeisance to the feet of gods, the Brahmanas, wise men, and the deities presiding over the 9 planets, I pray to them with joint palms. Be pleased to accomplish all my fair desires. Bando Muni Pada Kamju Ramayana Jehi Niramaya Sakara Sukomala Mamjo Dosha Rahita Dushana Sahita Bando Charyo Beda Bhava Paridhi Bohita Sarisa Jinhahina Sapanihu Keda Paranatha Raghubara Bisada Jasu Bando Bidhi Bhadarenu Bhava Sagara Jehis Kinhas Chaha Samta Sudha Sasi Dhenu Pragete Kala Bisha Baruni Bibudha Vigra Buddha Graha Chana Bamdi Karo Karajoi Ho Prasana Puravahu Sakalas Mamjo Manoratha Mori. Again, I bow to Goddess Saraswati and the celestial river Ganga, both of whom are holy and perform agreeable roles. The one, Ganga, wipes away sin through immersion and drought. The other, Saraswati, dispels ignorance through the recital and hearing of her glory. I adore the great Lord Shiva and his consort goddess Bhavani Parvati. My preceptors and parents, friends of the forlorn and ever given to charity, servants, masters, and friends of Sita's Lord, and true benefactors of Tulasi Dasa in every way. Seeing the prevalence of the Kali age, Hara and Girija, Shiva and Parvati, evolved a string of spells in the tongue of savages, incoherent syllables which yield no interpretation and require no repetition, but whose efficacy is patent, revealing Shiva's glory. That Lord of Uma, Parvati, favorable as he is to me, shall make this story of mine a source of blessing and joy. Thus invoking Lord Shiva and his consort Shiva Parvati, and obtaining their favor, I relate the exploits of Sri Rama with the heart of full ardor. By Shiva's grace, my composition will shed its luster even as a night shines in conjunction with the moon and stars. Those who will fondly and intelligently recite or hear this story with attention will develop devotion to the feet of Sri Rama, and purged of the impurities of Kali, will obtain choice blessings. Puni Bando Sarada Sura Sarita Jugala Pumnita Manohara Charita Majana Pana Papa Hara Eka Kahata Sunata Ekahara Abi Beka Gura Pitu Matu Mahesh Sa Pavani Pranavodina Bamdo Dina Dani Sevaka Swami Sakasya Pike Hitanirupadhi Sababidhi Tulasi Ke Kali Biloki Jagahita Haran Girija Sabara Mantra Jala Jinha Sirija Anamila Akara Aratana Japu Pragata Prabhu Mahesh Pratapu So ume samohi para anukula Karihi katamuda mangala mula Sumeri siva siva pai paso Panorama charita chita ko Paniti mori siva kripa pipati Sasi samaja mili maunahu surati Jehi katahi se sanaha sameta Kahi hahi sunhi hahi samuchi sacheta Hoi hahi ramachana aruja anuraji Kalimala rahita samamgala bhagi